Sorry to interrupt myself there, but we are slay nerds and prosper. Teveron with the second month of Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you for the continued support. I do appreciate it. I found a 2-0 match with our draft deck here, so we're gonna go ahead and play that. And would love if it had a ruby shard. This hand actually be pretty good, but it does not, so it is not. Sounds decent, right? We get to go like Razor Edge Duelist, maybe into True Heart Skirmisher. That's pretty cool. Awesome. I'm glad. Yeah, I enjoy making that type of content. Look at all the Kappa heads that just fell into the jar. Yep. Thank you, Arby's, for the cheers. I appreciate it. I'm going to be doing some more regular battle style videos like that on my YouTube channel. I think my goal is going to be to try and do like 1 to 2 a week. Gotta make severed heads explode. Boo! Thanks, Strax, for the heavy coin. I'm just gonna play the Razor Edge Duelist out here, I think. There could be an argument to playing the Leyline Purifier because it like blocks the Webborn Apostate, but this is definitely a good start for my opponent. They're on the play, and the Webborn Apostate means they're going to be able to activate their Ada on turn 4 with a 4th resource, so pretty likely to be able to do that. I don't think I want to block here. Another Apostate. Wow, that's a beating. So they get to just turn 3 Ada? That's certainly a thing. Alright, let's do this. I like True Hearting here and hoping to draw 1 or a 2. That seems really loose. I'm just going to play the Leyline Purifier out here. As a 1/3/8 holds these 2/1s at bay. Next turn, I will mobilize the True Heart Skirmisher off this Razor Edge Duelist, and we'll be able to play most of the things we draw. We'll be able to play 1, 2s, 3s, or a Shard. Sweet. Depends on how much flying pressure they have to follow these guys up. Massacre Taker, that's really good for us. This card's not particularly great. So 1/1 that says they get a Valor whenever they conscript something. So if they have a lot of conscript cards, I guess it could be reasonable for them, but I'll just draw like a 4 or 5 drop here. Ding, sweet. So place Razor Edge Duelist out. Should I mobilize off the Gatherer so I can block the Flight Troops? Maybe. Like, if I mobilize off the Gatherer, then, like, I can't play a 2-drop when I draw it like I did, so that seems bad. I've got a lot of mobilized cards in the deck. We've got 3 Blitzes and a Blitzer, so I think I'd rather just wait. I could also just, like, use my Champion power to force through this Midnight Gatherer eventually. So they're 5. They have, like, a Vigilant Duskwing here. We're going to be in a lot of trouble. No 5 is great for us. So this gets Swift Strike when it readies here. Speaking of, there's a Blitz. Let's go ahead and play this Midnight Gatherer out. And then I'm going to go ahead and attack with both these Duelists and this True Heart Skirmisher. And then if they go to block this Duelist, I'm going to Blitz off the Midnight Gatherer onto it. Wouldn't be too surprised if they go like 2-1, 2-1 here, and then I'll save my Razor Edge Duelist with the Blitz. Actually, maybe I'm okay with this trade. I guess this enables the Midnight Gatherer to start being defensive, though, which is nice. That's tough. Yeah, I think I'm just going to let these trade, and then I'll use my Champion power to force through this Midnight Gatherer next turn. This Blitz is a way that we could push through... we can push through damage in the event that they have something like a Vigilant Duskwing or something along those lines. So I'm just going to hold on to this for now. We're kind of ahead on the board, so I don't think we're in too bad of a spot. So they attack with one of them here. Cycle a coin. So Rage Red Duelist is just going to get to keep getting to attack here, which is nice. It's a 3-2 with Swift Strike. As long as we keep attacking with this, it'll stay a 3-2 with Swift Strike. Cloudbounder's pretty good. Ardent Officer is a fantastic draw. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and Champ Power this so that way I can trigger Diligence on it next turn. Attack with these two. If they wanted, they could put all 3 of these in front of my Razor Edge Duelist, but then I'll just blitz it and get them. Jump block there. Well, they must just be playing that as like a mediocre card. Go ahead and play Ardent Officer here. That's aggressive. I guess they need to race, but like this is about to get life drain, right? So 10 out of 10 gonna turn this into a Stroke of Midnight, so now it's a 2-2 with Flight, Steadfast, and Life Drain. Iotachi Brute's a fantastic draw here, because it's about to be free. Am I gonna get to attack with this Ardent Officer? So she makes all of my Ardent troops get +2/+1, so just like casual +2, 4, 9, 10, casual +10 power on this attack. Iotachi Brute gets cheaper for every troop we attack with. Even if they have like a blind side here, we've got a blitz to blow them out, hopefully. Yep. If they put this here, I can blitz it and then they'll trade, which is fine, considering all the other damage I'm getting through. They are only 1 resource off of another champion power here, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. 10 out of 10. I guess I should check if this is lethal, right? This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is this exactly lethal? I'm glad I counted. Like, that's the only block? I mean, yeah, I guess I just do this, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright. No, wait. I don't actually. I want to skip mobilizing and just target this, right? Because, like, if they can blow this out on killing them, they're going to be able to blow it out on the Ardent Officer, so might as well just try and kill them. That's really unfortunate for us. So, like I said, if they were going to be able to blow it out in the Ardent Officer, they were going to be able to blow it out, period. I guess I'll play this out. So their last card's of Valor. We're still in an okay spot, right? Like they've got this 3/3 that's going to be a 4/4 here. We can still pressure with the Iotachi Brute. Maybe I should have put it on like the Leyline Purifier, so I kept that around in the event of like a Vanquish or a Crackling Blast. Yeah, that was probably wrong to target the troop that I targeted with the Blitz. Yeah, definitely should have put it on the Purifier or the True Heart Skirmisher. Wasn't thinking there. I'd be +2 life and still have a flyer with Life Drain and Steadfast. You live, you learn. That's a good draw. They can't even attack here though, right? Yeah. This is actually a fantastic draw because it means we can revert this Cloudbounder, which means I can just keep attacking with this Razor Edge Duelist. This Cloudbounder also holds the Phantoms at bay nicely, which we wouldn't need if we still had a 2/2 Steadfast instead of this True Heart Skirmisher. So they can block with everything here, and then I get to either trade for the Cloudbounder or trade for all of these. Probably want to trade for the Cloudbounder rather than everything else, honestly. Although I guess I could just go Webborn Apostate plus Cloudbounder, right? I don't have any cards in hand. Yeah, just blocking with everything. Yeah, pretty sure, like I said, we want to just kill the Cloudbounder here. We've got a bunch of 2/2s here, so they draw a resource here that's still okay for them because then they activate their champion power. If they just draw a straight brick, that would be sweet. And we drew a blitz. All right, yep. Chip. 3 of these for a reason. Card's real good. Hopefully we don't get vanquished again. He might try to, like, single double. Yep, alright, well. Go for it again. Well, you know, there were definitely worse cards that they could have had there, right? Rather than interrupt. And again, if I'd have just, like, had the 2/2 life trainer and said, we're still, like, in an okay spot here, but we could be in a better spot. And by that, I mean we do Zapper's Wallbuster, kill you. Dead you. Tick, tick, boom. Alright, sweet. We beat the turn 3. Activate my Ada for Phantoms. That seems pretty good. Any board cards I want to bring in this matchup? Reversion seems medium minus. Yeah, I think I'm happy with what we got. So let's go ahead and save here, and that'll put my deck list to the right thing. I need to remember to save my deck list before I click to queue a match. Hope everyone's having a good afternoon. If you're looking for some more draft action, remember you can head on over to my YouTube page. I post a new draft video there every day, starting on with draft day video number 29, which will be 2 days from now. I will have full gameplay as well as summary videos at the end of each deck on there also. Had a lot of people asking for gameplay videos, so we're going to go ahead and provide that now. Great Hearthstone hand, right? Like, the hands always look good when they're all spells. This hand's super reasonable. This is the first time we've drawn Slash and Dash here. We are currently 2-0, up a game in the 3rd round, and first time we've drawn our Mythic. Hopefully it's going to live up to the hype. Sweet, we drew a second Ruby for it already, and this is great. Like, we have all of our thresholds already. We only need double Ruby, single Diamond to play every card in our deck, so whatever we play, if we have resources, we'll be able to play it. Warp Steel Shardsworn's kind of annoying. It has Flight on attack. It's a pretty good hit. Perfect, so we'll be able to Slash and Dash on 4, it looks like. Hopefully we'll be a professional and draw a 3-drop next turn. Would love a Rock Slider, for instance. Yep, so we're gonna get the Champ Power early again. This can attack, but this can't. I'm not really sure how I can answer that question. I feel like I'm just let's just say yes, because like everything, all of my responses other than just yes feel like they're gonna be rude. Like I don't know, though. I think it's awful. That's why I played it. Yes, I changed my mind. We figured someone found a winning combination and we're playing it. So let's just roll with that. All right, so if they have like resource Phantoms plus another threat, we could be in trouble here, but Slash and Dash will hopefully be able to push through here. Activating Dreadlings is great for us. They could have a blind side here, I suppose, but even that's not super impressive. Stalagamage after Slash and Dash is going to be hot. Let's go ahead and play this. Oh, we could get the Mobilize countered, right? That would suck. Alright, so Lionel the Slashing and Reginald the Dashing, they each give all of our Ardent... One gives all my Ardent Troops Swift Strike, the other one gives all of my Ardent Troops Speed. And they can sacrifice to protect each other. So that includes themselves, so all of these troops have Swift Strike and Speed right now. Go ahead and attack with these. If we get blindsided here, we'll probably use Reginald to protect Lionel. Yep, that's a blind side. I guess he could eat the 3/3 here. Or the 3/2. I think I'm okay with that trade. I think I'd actually prefer they block the 3/2 here. Yeah, sounds good. So I take 4 here, and then we'll pass the turn. Because these guys giving all my troops Swift Strike and Speed is such a big game. Like next turn, if we hit a non-slow shard, we can go ahead and just like play Canyon Howler and Stalagamage and like crack in with both of them. Lamify. Alright, that's fine. They still have speed. Double Stalagamage, you say? I think we're going to hold on to those for now. I'm going to play this Canyon Howler, which has speed. That's unfortunate. We'll attack our 2-2 in here. Don't want to trade my original for their 1-1. Yeah, I mean, like, the main deck, like, when you make changes to a deck like that, you always want to be asking yourself the type of questions, like, are the changes I'm making to a deck actively solving problems the deck has? And I feel like adding the blood cards that we did to the archetype solves matchups that are more difficult. And, like, the main deck is so efficient at beating up the decks that it's good at beating up, I didn't want to change that because it already was good at what it was doing. Mechanized Aerialist, that's fine. Feed the Flames. How many troops do I have in here? Just that one. Alright, so let's go Stalagamage into Stalagamage into attack with the squad. Except for the Mr. Dingler here. Then we can blitz off the Dingler. Probably trades here, blocks here. Yeah, we'll protect this one. It's possible I should, like, not do this, but this pushes more damage in because, like, if I don't attack... Oh, these are going to trade. That's marginally worse than I was expecting. I don't know why I thought that I was just going to get to eat his 3-4. That's not as good for us. Like, now we've got a 2-2 on our 1-1 to his 3 cards. I guess we have a Feed the Flames left over, but I'm not too excited about that. Probably attacks us for 2 here. If they're conservative, they only attack for 1. No, attacks us for 2. Yep. Do you have a follow-up or just sure? You have a Blessed Scout. Yep. So this is going to hit them down to 12. What do we hit? Sapphire Shard. Alright, I'm going to feed the Flames this Blessed Scout so I can keep pressuring with this Llama here. I guess I could play this Shard and like hit them with the Stalagamage. It's basically +4 damage. Maybe that was worth it. It's possible holding this was wrong. Rock Slider, rewarded for having waited. I'm gonna go ahead and attack with this Llama, and then next turn we can go... I should have attacked first, this was sloppy sequencing. Next turn we can go Shard, make this 3 power and crush, chant power my Stalagamage, crack with the squad. Definitely ahead in the race right now. And drawing an Ardent Troop here would be insane. Yep. So we play an Ardent Troop, which triggers Rock Slider. And then we play a Resource, which triggers Rock Slider. And we chant power the Stalagamage. Crack for 9. If their last card in hand is a brick, they can block here and go to 1, and they die to the Stalagamage readying next turn. They could have like a Blindside or something, I suppose, here. If they have like Blindside for a Phantom, they can trade with the Rock Slider and then take 1, 2, 3, and like chump here. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think we're still ahead here. Like they're taking 4 on this attack. They could like chump if they wanted to, but that doesn't seem particularly great. They might actually want to chump just because like this is hitting them for 2 and it's going to diligence for 2. Yeah. So they're going to 6 and they're going to 4 when I ready with this. And like anything that's not an Ardent, anything that's an Ardent or a Shard is good for us next turn because it makes Rock Slider do work. Blitz is lethal because they're going to go to 4 and we'll have a troop that they can't block. Do you have any blitzes left in our deck? We've played 2, so there's a 3rd left in our deck at this point. We have a Blitzer as well. That's a Shard. Yep, Shard is fine because it makes Rock Slider do stuff. Yeah, I think we just do this, right? Seems fine. Their card in hand must do something, because if they hit a resource, they would want to play it out so that way they could guarantee do their champion power next turn. Okay, that's pretty good. So we actually just trade boards, and they're at 4 and I'm at 8, but they gained a charge from the Crackling Blast, so they're only a resource away from making 2 Phantoms. That's pretty good. Would love to draw our Blitzer. Ask and you shall receive. So they have to chump block this because otherwise they die. Like have them under the abyss here. They have to chump block this every turn or they die. Yep, and they're dead. So that gives all the troops +1/+1. GG's opponent. Displayed to be what it is like. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Primal? 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 Daddy needs a primal. I need a primal. God, I'm so unlucky. We didn't even proc a primal? What? Just the unluckiest. Just the unluckiest.